Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make buffalo chicken lasagna. If you're like me and you love all things buffalo, then you are going to love this buffalo chicken lasagna. It's so good. To start, place 1 pound of lasagna pasta sheets into a little 9x13 pan. I'm gonna spread them out and probably remove the broken ones. And then pour warm water over the top to cover. You can always be traditional and boil your lasagna pasta sheets or even use those no-boil pasta sheets, but I like this no-fuss method. Next, we're gonna head on over to the stove. Get 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil heating over medium-high heat in a skillet. Then add in 2 pounds of ground chicken, along with 1 white diced onion and 3 pieces or 3 stalks of diced celery. Season that with a little bit of salt and pepper and get it cooking. You want to let this cook until the chicken is cooked through and the vegetables are tender, which will take about 7 to 10 minutes. Then we'll add in a 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes, and I like to use fire roasted for this, and our buffalo hot wing sauce. I like to use Frank's and I'm using a 1/4 cup, but if you like things really spicy, you can use up to 1/2 cup. Stir this in and then set it aside and we'll work on our bechamel. Melt a 1/3 cup of salted butter in a saucepan over medium heat. Once that's melted, add in a 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour and whisk it in with the butter to form a paste, and you're gonna cook this for about 2 minutes. Pour in 3½ cups of 2% or whole milk and season it with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and whisk it while you bring it to a simmer. Just as it starts to come to a simmer, you'll notice that the sauce thickens up. You want it to be just thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. We have our buffalo chicken mixture, we have our bechamel, we have our pasta sheets, and we are ready to assemble this lasagna. Get your oven preheating to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease a deep dish 9x13 lasagna pan. Got an assembly line going, and I'm gonna start by placing about 1/2 cup of the bechamel sauce into the bottom of my pan and spread it around. This will help prevent your noodles from sticking to the bottom. Then layer in your lasagna pasta sheets on the bottom, and I like to put 4 out and slightly overlap them, and then break one in half to cover the little holes on each side. Then I'll add a little more bechamel on top of those pasta. Then we'll add on a 1/3 of our buffalo chicken mixture. Top that with some of your mozzarella cheese. That's 1 complete layer and we need 3. So I'm gonna add on more pasta and add more of the bechamel sauce, another 1/3 of our buffalo chicken mixture, and more mozzarella, and I'll do 1 more layer just like that. Now, once you complete your 3rd layer, you'll place 1 final layer of pasta on top, then spread on the remainder of the bechamel, the remainder of the mozzarella cheese, and then it wouldn't be buffalo chicken without some blue cheese. So I'm gonna add on 1/2 cup of crumbled blue cheese right on top. And of course, if you don't like blue cheese, you can always replace it with some grated Parmesan. Next, we're gonna cover this loosely with aluminum foil and bake it in the 375 degree oven for about 50 minutes. Remove the foil halfway through cooking so that the cheese can get all melty and bubbly and browned on top. If you want to make this extra pretty, you can drizzle on some more of the buffalo hot wing sauce, add on maybe a little chopped fresh herbs like parsley or basil, and then you are ready to eat. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.